Electricity. It's hard to imagine a world without it. But once upon a time, we marveled at this wonder that could light up our homes, make things easier, and our lives better. But these days, electricity has become just another monthly expense, or even an unpredictable financial burden. With recent prices, many feel powerless over their energy costs, and some are struggling just to keep the lights on. At Think Energy, we're still inspired by electricity, and we dream of a brighter future powered by energy that's good for people and the planet. We're on a mission to make clean energy simple, easy, and affordable for everyone. It starts with offering our customers 100% clean electricity sourced from wind, solar, and hydro resources. Competitive fixed rates where you have peace of mind of paying the same rate throughout the term with no long-term commitment or termination fees. For every customer that enrolls, we protect 50 trees in endangered rainforests through our partnership with One Tribe, contributing to cleaner air and a healthier climate, while supporting the people and wildlife that call the rainforest home. And finally, through our Free Energy Club, we empower our customers with the tools to save. Customers can earn 10%, 40%, or even 100% of their electricity supply paid for by free energy rebates, simply by referring friends and family to Think Energy. With all of these benefits available, maybe it's time to rethink your energy provider. Discover energy that can make a positive difference in your life and the world we share. Think Energy.
Very excited about it. I'm logging in from New Fairfield, Connecticut. I'm one of the founding advisors here at Think Plus, along with my business partners, Jim, Brendan, and Ed Kenny. And so, yeah, we started this. I've been in the energy space for the past 12 years or so. I've been in the community solar space for the past 5. We're going to talk about those two things and then show you a little bit about how you can help people at a time when, I would say more people are looking to save money now probably than any other time in our recent history. So we're in the right place doing the right thing. And that's a cool place to be, when you can actually save people money and then make money in the process and without asking them to spend any money. So that's what we're going to talk about. So there's our mission statement: to make clean energy simple, easy, and affordable for everyone. It's a simple mission statement. It's clean energy that costs less, right? Everybody wants to help out the planet and the environment until it costs a penny more. And then not everyone wants to help out the planet and the environment, but everybody can get on board with this. We are a 4.5 star out of 5 rated company with Trustpilot, doing business the right way. And the question here is, who do you know that uses electricity? It's kind of a silly question. I asked that to somebody just yesterday, and I said that to him, and he said, well, that's a stupid question, and he wouldn't answer the question. I said, well, okay, well, it is a silly kind of stupid question, but because everybody uses it. But I said, well, how many of those people do you think would want to pay less for it, or maybe even get it for free? And he was like, well, that's a different question. He's like, I would think everybody would want to do that, of course, because energy prices are rising in the news. You cannot avoid it. There's no shelter from it if you're paying attention to the news, which I don't really recommend. I mean, if it's up to you, but there's a lot of doom and gloom out there. There's a lot of volatility in the market, and prices are just on the rise, from inflation to, volatility out there and all kinds of conflict around the globe. Prices are going up. I have not met anybody in the past year since I've been asking this question. Do you think electricity bills are going to be higher now? Or do you think they're higher now than they were 3 years ago? Everybody says yes, they were higher. Never met anybody that said no. And I said, well, what do you think about 3 years from now? You think your electricity bills will be higher, or do you think they'll be lower than they are now? I have not had anybody say they're going to be lower. And that's what's going on. So with Think Energy, we have multiple ways to help customers save. We're empowering customers through better energy choices. So through community solar, that's one of our programs that we offer. It's a state-sponsored clean energy program, delivering savings for up to 20 years for residential and small commercial customers in some markets. And it works like this. These solar farms are being built all over the country. There are now 24 states that have enacted community solar legislation to allow these solar farms to be built and to allow anyone with an electric bill to connect to those farms remotely. And it's almost like you're getting some of the benefits of solar without having to buy or install solar panels. So it's free to enroll. You get a 5 to 25% discount on the credits that you receive from the solar farm for up to 25 years. There's nothing to buy or install. No rooftop is required, which means even renters qualify. So you don't have to own a home to take advantage of community solar. It's something that you're actually entitled to in your state because the state enacted legislation to allow you to lower your bill. So really the only people who don't want to participate or don't participate in the program are people who don't understand it or haven't been educated about it. It's brand new. Nobody even knows about it. It's the largest growing savings opportunity in the nation. The states that you see here that are in green, we're expected to be in those states by the end of March. That's kind of our schedule. Right now, we're open in all of the green states except for these kind of Midwest and Western states. So we're not open in Minnesota yet, or Colorado, or New Mexico, or Oregon, but they are coming in the coming days. So just to give you an idea, our focus was to get it done by March 31st. May not be March 31st, but it's going to be close. So that's kind of where we are. So those states are just about to open. It's brand new. And look, the states that have pink dots on them, those are states that have already passed community solar legislation. They're just not, they don't have viable programs yet. There just haven't been enough farms built yet in those markets for us to go in there, but eventually we will. And there'll be more states that get pink dots on them. And eventually it'll be a bigger national footprint. So that's the community solar side of what we're doing. I mean, who wouldn't want that? And then we have the retail energy provider side, which we are a retail energy provider as well. Our focus is on fixed long-term affordable rates for customers. These are states that you see here in green that have already deregulated. It's pretty much all of them except for Texas. I'll show you Texas in a second. We're talking about 100% clean energy with no cancellation fees and competitive long-term fixed rates. And we have a free energy club. We'll talk about that. Every customer that comes onto the platform, we protect 50 trees in the rainforest through a partnership with one tribe. We're now approaching the 4 million customer mark. You know, amazing where we are with that program. So definitely moving forward. And that's an exciting place to be as well, because people are looking to save money. And nothing changes for our customers in these states that have deregulated, where you have the right to choose a supplier on your electric bill. So this is actually a copy of my electric bill right here. And you can see that the only thing that changed on the bill is instead of it saying Eversource as the supplier, like it did on my old bill from before I chose Think Energy, now in that supplier section, it simply says Think Energy, and I have a new rate, and I got to choose a lower rate to save myself money. Why wouldn't you do that? It's a no-brainer. Think Plus is a licensed electricity broker in the state of Texas as well. 100% clean energy, all the same features. We have rate buy-down features in that state as well, where everybody is basically in that state. The only main difference is that in that state, there are early termination fees in the state of Texas, because in the state of Texas, the company that you choose as your provider, which you have to do in 88% of the state, they become your billing company. And so early termination fees exist throughout the state with all companies there. It's just the way it is in that state. But we have a rate buy down feature, which allows our customers, if rates happen to go down, but they locked into a long-term fixed rate, they can actually pay, instead of paying an exorbitant early termination fee, they can just simply pay a $29.99 rate buy down fee, and they can switch to a new rate for a new term. So nice flexibility. We allow our customers to zig and zag in that state like no other companies do. We have some great features and benefits there beyond what I talked about, but that's an example of what a Think Energy bill looks like in the state of Texas. So electricity by market size, I mean, you were talking about 40 million potential customers available to us, and we're probably less than 0.5% or something like that. That's how early we are in the game. We also have this tremendous offer for customers coming in as new electricity customers. A $100 gift card is available to all new electricity customers coming aboard as a thank you for being our customer. It's a cash gift card like Visa, right? You can just use it. We're also empowering customers to save through our free energy club, our customer referral program. We have built a better mousetrap, people. This is an amazing program. I wish every referral program in America was the same as our program to get something for free. I mean, who wouldn't do this with everything that you do? And we'll talk about that. So the Free Energy Club, it works like this. You refer 3 customers and you get a 10% rebate on the supply portion of your bill, tax-free, every month, month after month after month, for referring customers, 3 customers, one time. As long as those customers are on the platform, you get the discount. You get the rebate. It's a tax-free rebate. Very exciting. Refer 10 and you get 40% off. Refer 20 and you get 100% off of your supply bill. This is why I say I'd love it. Just click a link at the end of the month and send it right to your bank account. No fees to do it, or turn it into a gift card, or give it to a charity, whatever, give it to somebody else, whatever you want to do with it. The reason I love this program is, can you imagine if when you went to like you go to a restaurant, like, hey, if I refer 20 customers to your restaurant one time, I get to eat here for free forever, as long as those customers are alive. Imagine if this kind of program existed for your cell phone. How about for your mortgage, right? How about for anything? Your gas, pumping gas in the car, your electricity at your house, like we have. Just amazing how this program works, right? Imagine if you could refer 20 people and get your internet for free at your house. You guys, it's an exciting platform. Nobody does free energy like we do. We also have a smart meter app coming out. I'm not going to get into too many details on this. You'll learn more about this. Bottom line, in those deregulated markets that you see in the small map on the right side, in those deregulated markets, you'll be able to download this app and you'll be able to use the app and follow the prompts on the app to allow you to unlock additional savings on your electricity bill simply using your phone. Like, that's it. I mean, following the prompts, we're prompting behavior that allows you to shift consumption from high demand time to low demand time. And that has value to Think Energy, and they share that savings back to the customers. Imagine that, turning your electricity bill into an income producer.